Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys we are doing our Before You Summon video. Now I know it's very possible that the banner is already out, so we're not going to focus too much on some of the normal stuff that we focus on in the first part of the video, but we are going to dive into team building and all of that. So here we go guys. Today we're doing, of course, the Before You Summon. The Should You Summon is what it used to be evolved into Before You Summon. And again, I know it's coming out the day that the banner should be live right now. I'm assuming the banner is live. If it's not, that's weird. So let's hop in. Let's talk about the unit really fast. We won't talk about the non-Dokkan Awakened unit. We'll just go straight to the Dokkan Awakened one. But the Dokkan Awakened Superandroid 17. Leader skill is Extreme AGL type key plus 3. HP attack and defense plus 120% to extreme types. Extreme AGL types, I should say. Then to Super AGL types, key plus 1, HP attack and defense plus 50%. So, Super attack causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. So that's a pretty typical thing from most super attacks at this point. They generally greatly lower defense, at least from the villains for sure. Passive skill, which is where he's interesting, is damage received minus 40%, attack plus 30% with each attack received. At a cap of 120%. So basically, if this guy blocks 4 attacks, he's gonna boost his attack by 120%. And of course, you know, anything before that's 30% each time. It just takes 4 attacks to get to his max. Just clarifying. Link skills are Android Assault, Fear and Faith, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, GT, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. I wish that BBB was on here. It's not. Oh well, Big Bad Bosses. Last time I said that, a lot of you guys asked me what that was, Big Bad Bosses. So, it's not, he doesn't have it, it kind of stinks. And also, I guess there is some noteworthy here of saying that it's possible that the unit could change when it drops on Global. I don't imagine it will, but it is possible. Then, moving on to what all we will see on this banner, and we can use this as reference to see if anything changed. And I did just kind of talk about this a little bit just a couple days ago on my upcoming banners, but still worth noting here because this is a Before You Summon video. So let's talk about this really quick. Obviously, Superandroid 17, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Rose, Super Vegito, Ssj3, I almost said Angel because my brain's so used to saying Angel, talking about him coming to Global. We won't go there right now either. Ssj3 Goku, the AGL one, the brand new Intelligence, which you're going to want him. He's really good on a mono intelligence team. But the brand new Intelligence 17, the brand new AGL 17, which you're going to especially want that unit, as well as the 2 brand new SR17s that both Dokkan Awaken with medals into Super 17 and actually aren't bad on their respective extreme teams. So whether it be, because they are orb changers, so whether it be tech or whether it be physical. So, there you go guys, that is the banner. The whole Before You Summon piece of this is kind of like a Should You Summon. So that's kind of the piece I want to talk to you guys about for just a moment. And all of this is taking into account, and I did give it a rating the other day, I gave it a 3 out of 5 Dragon Stones. But now we're going to kind of talk a little bit more and give you guys some more, maybe some insight from your boy Nano. If you guys trust my opinion anyway, which I know some of you probably don't, but if you guys trust my opinion, hear me out here on this. But this banner is going to be heavily subjective, as a lot of them are, but I think this one even more so than not. So if you're someone who did not pull Ssj3 Vegeta, this might be a good time to do it. It is worth noting that Super AGL can still pretty much kill any event in the game. I mean, the only one you're probably gonna have some troubles with, which you guys have already been introduced to, is the Ssj3 Gogeta event. That event's hard pretty much no matter what team you use, except of course maybe a fusion team, and even then, you could still potentially be presented with some problems. But if you don't have Ssj3 Vegeta, or you're looking for Ssj3 Vegeta dupes, it makes the value of this banner just increase significantly. And you notice I'm not even really arguing with the fact that Super Android 17 is on the banner, because there's no denying the fact that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is an incredible unit. His team is incredible because it has Super Vegito on it. It's an awesome team. So that increases the part of it of should you yourself actually summon on it, as well as Rose being fantastic, as well as if you don't have Super Vegito yet, which hopefully you do, but if you don't, also raises it. Extreme AGL is not as bad as I feel like a lot of people lead on. And whenever we actually ranked the teams, Super or Extreme AGL actually ranked a couple higher than maybe some people might have believed. Come to find out, Extreme Tech and Extreme Intelligence ranked really low, but still, the team's not nearly as bad as you would think. And another thing too, it's not only nearly any good an actual like optimal 120 team can beat all of the events pretty well. So There's never to like discredit any of the 120 teams. They pretty much all can. It's just which one can do it faster or maybe a little bit better. So as far as this actual banner goes, it's not bad. You could potentially walk away with a really good extreme intelligence support unit, an amazing extreme AGL support unit, the brand new extreme super 17. I mean, lots of things to walk away here. So should you summon, I'm gonna say throw some at it. And a lot of you guys are gonna say no, wait, but how long are you gonna be waiting for? If you've got 50 stones, you got 100 stones, it might be worth throwing some stones at this banner. But moving on to the actual team building aspect of this video. So these are the units I'm gonna tell you that are probably absolutely optimal, and we're gonna leave one unit out that you may be like, but Nano, you're clearly leaving one specific unit out that you would clearly and obviously want to run on this team. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But the 6 units that you're going to want to run on this team with obviously a friend Super 17, but is without question obviously Superandroid 17. Right next to that, which is his best friend, is the LR Androids. LR Androids were made to be on this team. I can almost 100% tell you the reason why a Superandroid 17 is our extreme AGL unit is because of the LR Androids, which is awesome. I'm glad they did that. Then next to that is his also second best friend, which is clearly one of the best units in the game, still in my opinion, is Rose. Rose is a fantastic unit. He shines on this team. I finally have got to test this team out. I haven't done it on video yet. Weirdly enough, I figured I would just wait till he released on global, and now here he is, and I still haven't actually put said video out. But I have got to use this team now, and I actually did enjoy it. I actually enjoyed it more than what I thought I would. Then beyond that, if you can get him, if you're better off than me, it took me forever to pull this unit, is the AGL 17 that was on this banner. He does Dokkan Awaken, he goes all the way to TUR status, and he is fantastic on this team. Then, this is a caveat here, because this is a very specific unit, and just right out of this, I'm going to tell you guys, an alternate to him is the World Tournament Final Form Cooler. He's from, I believe, the like 10th, 11th, or 12th one, somewhere in there, and he's a very specific unit. Obviously, you can summon for him. But the main reason why this guy is, I'm putting him as absolutely optimal on this team, is not so much because of his links or anything like that, but it's because his passive is AGL types, attack and defense plus 30%. So he's fantastic on this team if you guys have him. Unfortunately, I don't on either version. So for me, in this spot, I ran Orb Changer 18. The Future 18. You can run her on this team because the LR Androids are a different name. So Orb Changer 18 for me. But if you have him, World Tournament Final Form Cooler, and then the last slot, I'm going to say AGL Golden Frieza or the AGL Kid Buu. I feel like either of those can kind of be placed in there, but me personally, I run the Golden Frieza. So, and other things, obviously, pretty much any extreme AGL unit can be ran in there. You can run the Great Ape Turles, the brand new Dokkan Awakened AGL Great Ape Vegeta, but I feel like the synergy of these units I just gave you guys, there's a little bit more synergy there than there is with those units right there. Now, the one thing I left off, and it's just because so few people probably have him, but obviously is, you know, meant to be in this team too, and that is the one LR I've not pulled, well, minus, I guess, now Kid Trunks and Goten, but LR Majin Vegeta. He absolutely fits on this team without question. I don't think I even have to tell you guys that, but I left him out because the likeliness of you having him is probably even lower than the likeliness of you having that World Tournament Final Form Cooler, especially since you can summon for him. So there you go, guys. That is the like optimal, or at least in my opinion, the like optimal team. As far as rotations go, you'd probably want to run a Rose and a Super 17 together, and a Super 17 and LR Androids. Or potentially, if you have him, you could run the Super 17 and the AGL 17 from this banner, because he does boost so much that he's not a bad partner as well, and then float the androids. I don't know, I didn't float the androids. I kept the androids in a primary slot. I kept Rose and Super 17 in a primary slot, and I let the other three kind of rotate, and it worked out fine for me. So that's pretty much your optimal team, what you're gonna be looking for whenever you do run this team. But as I said yesterday or a couple days ago in a video, generally speaking, with these 120 teams, you can run generally anything you want to, and they're going to be fine as long as they fit within the team. Obviously, a super card only getting +1 key and plus 50% to HP attack and defense isn't ideal. For the longest time on JP, I ran Rose with AGL Super AGL on Vegeta's team. I did that because he was so good and he really was optimal, and you can still do that and be fine and everything else because of his key links and everything else and his passive. But on this particular team, I wouldn't really find a need to run a super card. It would be kind of weird, but obviously you could get away with it and try it out and do it, and let me know down below in the comments. But Anyways, guys, that has been today's Before You Summon. Your boy Nano is saying, obviously, don't go hard on this banner. This probably isn't a banner to just like, I've got to have Super 17. But it's not a bad banner to throw 50 or 100 stones at. That's my honest to goodness opinion. There you go. And also, there you go. There's your kind of team builder if you guys weren't aware or weren't sure on what characters you'd run. That's pretty much, I gave you guys an optimal team as to what you'd want to see on your team. Anyways, guys, that has been today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, consider hitting that like button. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. Otherwise, guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix here signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.